like it, just sit down and have a cuppa now. Oh, hello KingsGate kids. Have you been thinking about worshipping God this week? Following on from Sunday, you know, what we learnt about worship. I know I have. If you know me or have seen me in a meeting when there's music, you'll also know that I'm someone who likes to use their body to express my worship to God. I lift up my hands to Him, I clap, I kneel down, sometimes I lay flat on the floor, and whenever there's space, I just dance and dance. I do it even though I'm very old, and it's not just to keep me fit. Some of you might see me and think, what's that old lady doing? She looks so silly and she can't even dance well. King David in the Bible danced so much before God that his wife became embarrassed and said much the same thing. He told her, I'm willing to look even more foolish than this, because he was dancing crazily to show God that he wanted to give God all his energy, all his strength, everything he'd got in him, in worship, because God is worth giving everything we have to. I feel the same. I can't sing at all well, but I'll sing as loud as I can, I'll whoop and I'll shout praise, and I'll dance as much as I'm able until my body won't let me anymore, because God is worth it. I'm only doing it for him, not to impress anyone watching. They wouldn't be impressed anyway with me. I do it on my own at home just the same, because God is worth it. Now, sometimes it's not appropriate for me to express my love for God in this way. If I did it in Tesco's, for instance, they might ask me to leave the store. But using our bodies isn't the only way to worship Jesus. Worship means we do our best at everything we can, because in our hearts, we're doing it for him. We know Jesus is with us always, don't we? But we sometimes forget. So, I want you to imagine you've been told the Queen is coming to your house today, and your grown-up is taking her into your room to show her where you sleep. When she arrives, you'll be on your best behaviour, won't you? You'll be polite and helpful, and you'll definitely make sure your room is tidy and the bed is made. Because she is the Queen and a very important person. So you'll make sure everything is just right. Well, we have our King with us every day, King Jesus. So it's good to be living the best we can to show him our love and respect, because he's the most important person of all. He loves to hear us tell him how much we love him, and he loves it when we thank him for all he does for us. But did you know, when we do things for others, whether they know it or not, we can do everything as though we're doing it for Jesus. We can tidy up for him. We can do our homework the best we can for him. We can be kind to others and helpful and polite, all as acts of worship to Jesus. There are so many ways to show Jesus he is King of our lives. And I find that as I do my best to worship Jesus in my heart and in my actions, on good and not so good days, he gives me a wonderful gift. When my heart is troubled and I choose to worship him, he gives me great peace. And when I'm having a good day and I choose to worship him, I have amazing joy that bubbles up inside me. So you see, worship is what we give to Jesus because of who he is, our King. But he's so good and kind and generous, he always gives us something back too. God bless you, and have a great time finding lots of different ways to worship our Lord God.